Hello, Indonesia. This is Abe Parker. Check out my interview on CreativeDisc.com, the #1 music website in Indonesia.
Welcome back, CD Bestie, to another CreativeDisc exclusive interview. And today we're about to get to know a musician that his song became viral in TikTok, especially in Indonesia. And I'm sure that you already heard his music at some point. So here with me now is the one and only A. Parker. Hi, man. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. It's awesome to be here.
It's awesome to have you here as well. So how have you been? How are you been?
Great. Things are awesome. I just feel so blessed and so thankful, especially for all the folks in Indonesia that have been listening to this song. It's crazy.
Yes, because you are such a hit in Indonesia. For some reason, like you are listed on Hot Hits Indonesia, Lagi Viral. It's a list of songs that viral in Indonesia, and also Pop Rising on Spotify, and also top 5 countries that listen to you the most in Spotify are Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, Semarang, and Makassar. Those cities are from Indonesia, man. You are such a hit. I would say. Any comments on that?
I mean, I don't know if I can say anything except for thank you. Thank you. It's crazy just to see how many people have been listening to this song. My past 4 or 5 songs have done really well in the United States, but this particular one has just been doing so well in Indonesia, and I'm especially thankful for all the people that have been making videos to the song and sending me Instagram DMs about the song. It's just been incredible. So thank you.
Yeah, but so also congratulations for achieving like 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. It surprises me because I remember like back then on February 11, if I'm not mistaken, you posted a 1 million monthly streaming milestone, and a month later become like 3 times more listeners. It's a huge number. Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so like before we start talking about your music, especially Butterflies that become a viral hit in Indonesia, tell us more about you. Tell us more about A. Parker. Since when you decided to pursue music as your career, and what made you did that?
Yeah, so man, I started playing music when I was probably like 5 years old. My parents both play music, and let's see, I started playing on a ukulele when I was about 5 and writing songs.
Okay.
And my first song was about a Tyrannosaurus Rex, about a dinosaur.
Okay.
I will not be singing that song for you.
I just about to ask that.
Nice try. Yeah, so I started doing that. My parents both played. We would like play music at church and do that kind of stuff. When I was I was terrified to sing in front of people. And it wasn't until I played a talent show in high school and prayed that God would give me strength to get through the concert, all that stuff. And but yeah, ever since then, I knew I wanted to do music. I moved to Atlanta a few years ago, just kind of, packed up my car, said a prayer, moved down here. And I guess everything is history since then.
Ooh, what a journey, man. Because I also saw your This Is Me interview. You are like struggling musician also back then, but now here you are speaking to people from across the world where you live in and living the life to the fullest, right?
It's crazy. Yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm so glad to be able to, just write songs that connect with people. That's really what I want to do is to be able to write songs that give people a way to express a feeling they weren't sure how to express. And people have reached out a lot about Butterflies, but then also another song of mine called Empty House that's kind of more about social anxiety and stuff like that.
Yes.
When people reach out and they say, I always felt like this and I never knew why, and now I do. That's the best compliment you can get, and I've gotten that from so many Indonesian people, and I'm so grateful.
Right. So that's the thing that I would like to talk about. So I after I listened to your music catalog, the thing that interested me when it comes to your music though, you seems like switching like your type of music from like happy kind of music, like Evil Genius, and then you release some of the covers for Talk, Ain't No Mountain. That is a great cover by the way. Then become more like sad or having like a sad mood through a ballad, starting from Empty House. Any reason to that change?
Yeah, this has been a crazy year, and so about a year ago, I decided that I wanted to start writing about um, things in my past, and things that
Mm,
like difficult things and things that
right.
hurt, and you know, depression and things like that. Most of my life, I don't know why, I always kind of felt like I needed to write songs that were positive,
Yeah.
and songs that were happy all the time. And it wasn't until about a year ago that I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna write about this stuff. And the crazy part is that it's been like so much more impactful and so much more helpful. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I can help so many more people when I talk about things that hurt. Um, with Empty House, with Three Moods,
Yes.
with Rain for Christmas, and these songs, and people have just really connected to that. I'm so grateful to be able to just help people out just by sharing my experience, and that
Mm-hmm.
really get people through things.
Mm-hmm. So the thing that I recognize about all of music, the feeling hurt, people like always tend to feel more related and can connect easily through that through, through pain. I mean, what do you think the reason behind it? Why people tend to like more easily to connect through pain than through connect through like happiness or something?
Man, that's such a great question. Um, I don't know if I have the whole answer to that. I don't know if anyone does.
Yeah.
I think life in general is just hard, you know, and people are going
Yes.
through a lot of a lot of people are just, you know, putting on a smile, and like you have to like put on a smile and go to work and make it happen and make it work. And I think a lot of people go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, I'm definitely that way. You know, I feel like I connect more to songs that are sad.
Right.
I feel like I really connect to songs that are both sad, but then a little hopeful. So it's like
Yeah.
that sad hope kind of feeling.
Yes.
And that's what I give to people.
Yeah. And it brings people together and feel that they're not left out and they're not feeling their feel their emotion is not by themselves, but also a lot of people feel that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about your viral song Butterflies. It's not a sad song, I must say, because it's like more sweet and hopeful song. But here's the thing that I love. This song become viral on TikTok just before you finish the song. I mean, how is that even possible? Any what is it like? How do you feel about that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was super wild because I'd written just like 15 seconds of the song, and that's what I
Yeah.
posted. And to be honest, I was working on another song at the time. I kind of just moved on. I wasn't expecting it to blow up, and it's been so cool just to see, you know, how much people loved just those first 15 seconds, and that was enough for people to be like, "Wow, I need this song." Um, and yeah, it was really crazy. One of the crazy things too is that before the song was even released, there was like a YouTube video that someone had made, and it had like 70,000 views or something, and it was just that 15 seconds but repeated like
Wow.
200 times.
Wow.
So I don't know, I'm very lucky and honored that people love the song.
Mhm. That is crazy dude, because like these past few years TikTok become like a massive platform to independent artists, independent musician. Like there are a lot of great names in music industry that make their way through TikTok, right? And it seems like
Mhm,
TikTok is the new platform that make independent artists recognizable. Do you
mhm.
agree with this? And how do you feel about that?
I definitely agree with it. I mean, TikTok has definitely offered artists an opportunity to be able to like if you write good songs and you make good content, there is
Yeah.
a chance for you to go somewhere. I don't think that's going to be there forever. TikTok is a social media app, and eventually, it's going to make it harder and harder for artists to be able to make it. But I think right now, you can still do that. I'm super honored and I'm super thankful for the opportunity. One interesting thing about the kind of TikTok phenomenon is that you have so many of these artists that have just blown up. They're humongous, but they have never toured a day of their life. They've never played a show,
Right.
And then they go out on tour, and it's like they don't know what to do. Like they don't know how this. It's a really
Yeah.
interesting world. I've seen a lot of these concerts where these TikTok artists are doing their thing, and it's cool. I'm so glad to see that people, if they're a good writer, you get an opportunity, and that makes
Yeah.
me happy.
Yeah. Do you also planning some tour though with these songs that are also you already write and you already released?
So definitely, yeah. I just got off the phone a couple of days ago with my management team, and
Ooh.
we're talking about possibly coming to Indonesia. So possibly
Oh my
Indonesia,
God.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Philippines.
please.
I'm not sure what all that looks like. We're kind of just talking through everything, with the pandemic and with traveling and passports and
Yeah.
all that stuff. That's in my part. That is one of the Indonesia's is the first place I would play, actually.
Of course.
That's where I want to be playing shows right now. I've done a lot of touring in the United States, and we're definitely going to keep doing that. But I can't wait. Can't wait to come.
Mhm. So basically, I've kind of wrap up this interview because we have no time left. So, speaking of music, Abe, what is your definition of music?
Oof. I mean, to me, my definition and the reason I do music is a way for people, regardless of where you're from, what language you speak, your background, to all come together and feel the same emotion at the same time, and to have a sense of unity and have a sense
Mhm.
of everyone being together and feeling the same thing. That to me is kind of the definition and the reason I do music.
Ooh, nice definition of music. So my last question will be: I know I already said that I already saw your interview with This Is Me, and you are a struggling musician back then. So I believe that there are a lot of musicians out there who still struggling to make their way to music industry. Any message or any tips that you have to say to them?
I mean, don't give up. That's the biggest thing. As long as you don't give up, you're the only person that can ultimately end your career. There's so many people that make it so far, but then they just decide they can't keep going, and that's okay for some people. That's another thing too. People feel like they're a failure if they don't want to keep going, and it's okay if you don't want to keep going. But as long as you don't give up, that's it. It's like you set your own destiny, and what you put in is what you get out.
Yeah,
And if I can help in any way, let me know.
don't give up, and don't forget, Abe Parker is here to help you. Abe,
That's
thank you so much for your time.
Bye,
It's been a
Dave.
great
It's
pleasure of mine. Anyway, I love your short cover of Thank You by Dido on your TikTok. And I hope we're getting the full version of it soon. I don't know if it's your plan, but thank you so much for your time.
Thanks so much. So great to meet you too.